Hello everyone, this is another video by Rich Pin. I have a new tool today. This is the Schumacher BT-100. It's a battery load tester. This is a great tool for determining if your automotive battery is in good working condition. And inside the box is the unit. And it comes with this owner's manual. It's only about 5 pages long, and here is the unit. Has a short leads on it, negative, positive. Has a meter. Has the button right here that activates the test. So let's see what it will do. Now the first thing we need to do is make sure that our connections on the battery are clean. And then we'll take the clips off the unit. Then connect it to the battery. And what you want to do is wiggle the connectors around like this so they make good contact. Now before we do the test, we have to find out what the cold cranking amps are of our battery. Now if you look right down here on this battery, it has 600 cold cranking amps. So write that figure down and keep track of it. Okay, we're just about ready to do our test. This is the scale we hope that the meter will be in. And mine is a 600 cold cranking amps, so it should be near 600. Now I'm going to press this button for about 6 seconds or so, and then we're going to read our meter. Here we go. And it's right there on the edge on 600 in the green, so we're looking good on this battery. The next thing we can check is the charging system. This scale right here has a red zone undercharge, a red zone overcharge, and the green zone in the middle, which is listed as OK. So what we need to do is start up the vehicle, bring it up to about 1200 RPM, turn on the headlights and the blower motor. And I'm going to do that now. Okay, that concludes the test for the charging system. Now one last test I can do is a test for the starter motor, and it's written right in here in the owner's manual, so if you care to do that, you can do it. And that concludes my review of the Schumacher battery load tester and voltmeter.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another tool review video. Today I'll be doing a quick review on the Schumacher BT-100 battery load tester. And here it is, I just got it a little while ago. There's the model number, BT-100. This not only tests the volts on your battery but also does a load test on it to determine the cranking amps. The cranking amps will tell you if the battery is still good or not. And here's the box that came with it. I bought it at Princess Auto here in Canada. In the States you can buy it online or in any other auto store. And it's for testing 6 and 12 volt batteries up to 1000 cold cranking amps. You'll rarely go up to 1000, but it's good to know that you can go that high and you can do both 6 and 12 volt batteries. The reason I got this one is it was on sale about half price, and I like the feature that it could do 6 and 12 volt batteries. A lot of the other testers only test 12 volt batteries. Now here's a 12 volt battery from a lawn tractor. Before doing the test, you want to determine the cold cranking amps of your battery, and in this case it's 235. So when I test this battery, I want the needle to be in the 200 range. And just to be safe, I like to wear safety glasses before testing a battery, just in case there was the mishap of it exploding. So what I'm going to do is hook up the negative clamp on the negative terminal of the battery. Now I'm going to hook up the red cable to the positive terminal on the battery. Make absolutely sure that your cables are connected properly before doing the load test. And also make sure to read the manual that came with your battery tester. I'm just doing this to show you how I do it. Now when the battery is connected like this, it's going to give you a volt reading. In this case, it's giving me over 12 volt reading, so that's good. And over here it tells you to do the load test. You hold this switch down for a maximum of 10 seconds. Usually I don't have to hold it that long. And when you do the test, just notice where the needle goes. And here we go. Now you saw that the needle was within the 200 range. That's what you want. That means that the battery is still good. If the needle goes down over here, then it's either weak or bad and you need to replace it. Always make sure you charge the battery before you do the test, just to make sure that you're dealing with a good battery. Also, when you do the load test, you're going to notice a bit of heat coming out of here. When you do it for the very first time after you've purchased it, you may see a bit of smoke come out. That's normal. It's only going to do it once or twice and then it's going to be gone. And here's another 12 volt battery that I have. Here's the specs on the battery. And it came out of a floor buffer like this. This machine has a Kawasaki engine. It's a 17 horsepower V-twin. And I've got it hooked up to do a test on this one as well. You can see we're getting 12 volts, but I'm going to put it under load and you'll see just how bad it is. It just takes a few seconds for it to go in the bad section. So this confirms that this battery is no good. The owner was having a problem starting up his machine, especially when the cold weather came. It just would not turn the engine over at all anymore. So it does take the guesswork out of diagnosing a battery for sure. What happens sometimes is if you have a battery that's weak or bad, you may charge it, it's going to work for a little while, then it's going to die quickly. What happens when the battery's gone like that is you have a very short window of opportunity to start your equipment. And if that's the case, that means that the cold cranking amps available in your battery have diminished greatly. So I do recommend this tool for your small engine repairs. It is handy, it's inexpensive, and may save you a lot of aggravation.